Oh! Guys! Did you see that? Okay, the quest just popped up for her last quest. I'm gonna go do it.
Worm cult and root them out at the source.
I destroyed the dark anchors in Oridon.
I heard. The Oridon chapter has received dozens of complaints for jamming our noses in high elf affairs. That's what they call a Somerset thank you. Good work.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so complete
The
quest.
Guild can't show the worm cult anymore.
And
Stop getting pulled into cold harbor.
oh! Guys! Did you see that? Okay, the quest just popped up for her last quest. I'm gonna go do it. She, as I turned that in, got this quest marker. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect that. So, hey guys, let's go do the third part of the Miri Companion quest. I'm excited.
I have another favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
What's the favor?
Mom will try her best to put her search for that puzzle box behind her, but I know her. The moment she catches wind of another flimsy lead, she'll be off looking just one more time. She's only going to stop when it's found, or she's dead.
You want to search for it, don't you?
Want to? No. Need to? Probably. My mom's been trying to fulfill her filial duty since she buried my grandfather. I'd rather not come by it the same way. I was thinking I'd pay the old Mir a visit at our ancestral tomb. Will you join me?
Sure, Miri. I'll help however I can.
My grandfather should be interred in our family tomb in Othrenus. At least, I think that's what Mom said. She's never taken me to see him. I don't think she's been back there since the day he was buried. She doesn't want to face him empty-handed.
How is visiting his grave going to help us?
Well, I'm not just thinking of finally paying my respects. I can summon his ancestor spirit to the tomb. I'm hoping my grandfather can tell us something about his missing puzzle box that will help put this fetcher fly hunt to rest.
Wouldn't your mother have already explored that option?
Like I said, I don't think she's spoken with him since he died. Mom never talks about my grandfather. I get the impression that they weren't close.
Why is she going through such great lengths to find it for him then?
He was obsessed with that puzzle box. When it was stolen, getting it back was all he could think about. I don't think Mom gives two swits about the box. She just wants him to acknowledge her. Maybe I can convince him to free her from her duty.
We'll go speak with your grandfather.
Othrenus is in Stonefalls.
Here we
I can't
go.
speak for the
To
condition.
Othrenus Way
So
Shrine.
we should assume it's
Yay.
dangerous.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense now.
Guys, I'm sorry.
She was talking about Othrenus, isn't that? I think that's what she said her grandfather's name was. Which would make sense that he's here because she's a dark elf. Alright, so... Alrighty, we're gonna go up past this way, into Othrenus, I think. Oh man, look at this landscape. The creators are, like, amazing. These
I
are
think Granddad's
gorgeous.
tomb is on the eastern side, toward the back.
On the eastern side toward the back. Alright, well we're going towards the eastern side. Wow, this is gorgeous. Oh, these are all tombs. Oh, there's multiple tombs. I thought it was one big thing. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's see.
There, that's his shrine. Tomb, whatever. You light the candles, I'll mutter the This is the family plot. Light the votive candles, would you? I'll begin the incantation.
Okay. Vote of candles being lit.
Grandfather, house of my house, blood of my blood, the daughter of your daughter summons you. Come forth and share your wisdom.
Daughter of my daughter? Ah, strangers both. I have nothing to say to the likes of you.
Ooh. Rude.
My daughter leaves me to rot for decades, and this is how I'm greeted? Roused from a neglected grave by a stranger who happens to share my blood? And a filthy noir?
Rude. Miri is your granddaughter, and she wants to find your puzzle box.
Is that what Irene has been doing all these years? Raising this whelp in the lap of luxury with that spineless Lalu boy while I molder in an early grave? Such ingratitude.
Irene never gave up searching for your puzzle box, but Miri wants to take over her mother's duty.
Then perhaps this child is less a fool and ingrate than my own. No doubt you've been told I died in pursuit of my stolen puzzle box, but that is not the whole story. I was murdered. I came too close to the truth, and I was silenced for it.
What do you mean?
I was betrayed by one whom I called friend. We whiled away many nights, unlocking the secrets of that dwarven puzzle. But on the cusp of the solution, it vanished from my collection. When I came too close to the truth, my friend killed me.
Who did this to you?
Onimiril was the Mir who wronged me. A guild mage of Volkelgard. A silver-tongued liar who cheated me out of my dearest possession and my life. Return what's mine. Bring me the puzzle box, and Irene's failings will be forgiven.
Why didn't you tell this to Irene?
Because she is a disappointment, as she has always been, Swit. A Dunmer with her upbringing should have paid her respects to me 100 times over. Her contempt for tradition is a blight on our house.
It sounds like you two weren't close.
Fair, close. We are family. Close has nothing to do with it. She was born and raised to carry on the legacy of our house. It was her duty to bring prestige and prosperity to our name as we have for generations, not run off with some feckless Lalu.
You didn't approve of her marriage?
Of course not. She was intended to be betrothed to the housefather's firstborn, not some 10th-rate house cousin she fetched trinkets for. With a word, she could have elevated our station to the great houses. I ask so little, and she delivers less.
You're certain that Onimiril was behind it all?
He was behind me at every turn, studying the puzzle box, commiserating its loss, guiding me in searching for it. He was clever enough to keep my attention focused outward, staying in my blind spot until the very moment he pushed me to my death.
What makes you think he still has a puzzle box?
Anyone who knew that device's true value would never let it go. He'd never part with it willingly, no matter how much its maddening design might thwart him. My only consolation is my certainty that the puzzle has tormented him ever since he stole it.
Why is this puzzle box so important to you?
It was a singular find, the greatest in my career. A Dwemer puzzle box of such complexity and beauty that it could only truly be appreciated by a great mind. Onimiril understood that. We knew that this device hid answers to mysteries only they knew.
Worth dying over?
Worth killing over, at least. I underestimated Onimiril's ambitions. I didn't think high elves had the stomach for theft and murder. I should never have shared that box with anyone. It was meant for me and me alone.
Goodbye.
What an ass.
Yeah.
I see why Mom wasn't keen to visit all these years. I can't believe she spent so many years trying to please that fetcher.
A lot of people try to please their parents.
Don't I know? I suppose I should be more grateful to Mom and Dad for letting me be my own person. I had no idea. If my father talked to me that way, I'd have pushed him off a ledge myself.
You still want help to find his puzzle box?
Only so I could shove it up his ashes. This is important to my mother. I'm doing this for her, not that old swit. Let's head to Volkelgard. See if we can find this Onimiril. I may want to shake his hand.
Very well. Let's go to Volkelgard.
My grandfather said Onimiril was a guild mage from Volkelgard. Maybe we'll find him there. Or at least find someone who knows where he is.
I'm gonna see if he says anything else. Can I still talk to him? Nope. Oh, I can't run through him. He's a ghost. I should be able to. Goodbye. Alright. Jerk face, man. Shrine
Not
of
right
Mara
next.
in here. Whee! Oh, yes. By the way, if anybody ever needs to run away from the law, there's an outlaw refuge right behind the chapel here in Volkogard. Over here. This is a chapel. Alrighty, we're gonna head to the Mages Guild.
But Master Onimaril is gone now, and
Onimaral's departure is no excuse. You two are mages of the guild first. I expect to see you both in my office shortly.
Uh-oh.
oh dear, this one is in trouble now.
Ruh-roh. What'd you do, Takano?
Oh, Takano will get in trouble. Now that Kalia is keeping an eye on things.
Uh-oh. I thought I heard you mention Master Onimaril. I'm looking for him.
Ah, yes. Takano was one of Onimaril's apprentices before he was kicked out of the guild. It has left this one in a rather precarious predicament. Perhaps we could help one another?
How so?
Well, you see, as Onimaril's apprentice, this one was afforded certain privileges. His master was not so particular about the rules of the guild, so his banishment was not all that surprising. But his replacement is quite stern, and this one has erred.
What are you asking?
This one might have turned Onimaril's other apprentice Arlette into a chicken. He has run off, and should his new master discover Takano's error, he is certain to be exiled. If you return poor befouled Arlette, he will tell you of Onimaril.
Very well. I'll find Arlette for you.
This one fears Arlette will be tempted by the grains near the Salted Wings Tavern and wind up someone's dinner. Please find her quickly. She had lustrous blue-green feathers. Takano is certain she will stand out, for better or worse.
Why didn't you go after Arlette yourself?
Onimaril's former apprentices are on probation, and his new instructor watches us like a hawk. It is only by some miracle that she did not witness Takano's terrible error. But she will discover it if Arlette does not return soon.
Can you undo the transformation?
This one certainly hopes to get the opportunity to try. But that will not matter if Arlette is feathered and fried. Takano will read up on transformations while you search. Just please find her.
Okay.
You should buy me a drink, I think.
Think you've had enough?
I know what you need. A drink.
Ah, well, sometimes, yes. Yes. Have to go find a chicken, though. I'll
Takano will wait here.
have to follow up with you later. Gotta go find a chicken. Alrighty, by the Salted Wings Tavern, which, by the way, is, I believe, where I found the Undaunted. Hey, look, there she is. Why can't I catch you? Come back here, chicken, chicken, chicken! Where you going? Oh, there we go.
I hope this is the right one, or it's going to make for an interesting scene back at the guild.
I agree, Miri. Let's see. I mean, it had the blue-green feathers.
Tallies in your nepotism. I need a step stool to get a fair deal around here.
I don't know why anyone would eat chicken when they could have a plump pony gua.
Which are basically chickens for you, I guess.
You're back, and you come bearing foul. Oh, yes, that looks to be Arlette. He can see the profound sadness in her eyes. No judgment, but either is a good sign. Such a relief. This one was shedding most profusely from nerves.
We found Arlette for you. Now help us find Onimeril.
Oh, of course, of course. Onimeril was expelled from the guild not long ago, as you know. But he did not call the guild hall his home. He was very secretive and kept to a small wilderness retreat northwest of Skywatch. Takano was never invited to it.
Thank you for the information.
Not to speak ill of his former master, but Takano thinks you should know that Onimeril was expelled from the guild for dabbling in forbidden magic. This one never saw it for himself. His master was always kind to him. But if true, be careful.
We'll be careful. Thank you.
Takano hopes this works.
Oh!
Takano! I ought to prick your ears for... Did I just cluck?
She definitely did.
I can't... I can't... Damn it! I can't believe Takano turned me into a chicken.
Oh my gosh.
Next time we practice, I am the one trying out new spells. Oh, Lord.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's pretty funny. Do you have anything else to say?
You have truly saved Takano's future as a mage, and Arlette's, especially Arlette's.
Oh yeah, especially Arlette, not just yours. Nobody ate her. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are off to Skywatch. Yeah. Okay. Well, not to Skywatch, I guess, but is it in here? There we go. Right. Okay, on Nimeril's writings. All right, so I'm gonna start this over. It's on Nimeril's writings. I swear that devious collector is thwarting me from his grave. It's been decades, and his angry eyes still glare at me in my dreams, red and full of spite. It was worth it. For the secrets of that puzzle, the ire of one dark elf is a small price to pay. A small price. I've hired 5 reasonably talented mages, no longer affiliated with that smug lot in the Mages Guild. Disaffected and discreet. They don't know I was expelled. As if I needed the rigid minds of those laboring under Vanus Galerian's thumb. They think this experiment may provide them with re-entry into the guild. I finally found a Dwemer site with the proper alignment I require. Pity it's in the Rift. I dislike the burly Nords and their bellicose ways. Still, Avanchnazel remains uninhabited by outlaws or other riffraff. I'm sure I can deal with a few of the Animunculi. Soon, I will know what the dwarves hid within this cryptic device, and their knowledge will set me head and shoulders above all others, Vanus especially. What went wrong? Why? It was the fools I hired. It had to be. Pity they died. Or I would strip their minds of all reason for botching this so. Fools. I barely made it out. I must get back there. Try again. I must get it back. I must try again. A short rest first. To plan. I must have it back. Red eyes. Smiling in the dark. He did this. Him. You can't keep it from me. I will recover my treasure and all its secrets. Sounds like he kind of went crazy.
Looks like trying to solve that puzzle box took its toll on Onimeril. Why were he and my grandfather so enamored with this thing?
Onimeril seems to think it's connected to Avanchnazel and the Rift.
I get that, but I also get the impression that Onimeril's finding the answers he wants to find. Sometimes a riddle is just a riddle. At least his destination was clear enough. Hopefully the box is still in that dwarven ruin.
You think the box is just a toy?
I don't know. It's not like I've ever laid eyes on the thing. I I just don't see how some hunk of dwarven junk can be worth everything these two have sacrificed. If we do find it and I start going crazy, do me a favor and smash the fetching thing.
This is gorgeous. I just, oh my goodness, this game is beautiful.
Friend.
Just the detail. This is beautiful. I actually like the rift, by the way. Oh, look at that. Wow. That is amazing. Oh, beautiful. Yep. Now, if it would just come with the, you know, guide to... Yeah, you can tell this is a dwarven structure the second you see all that. Or that you're in Clockwork City, you know, depending on how it looks. But this is definitely dwarven. Based on what little is known about the dwarven ruin of, however you say it, some scholars of Dwemer architecture believe it must be the outer chambers of a much larger site, access to which is now blocked. Set Miri Elendis as the active companion. Hello. She is. Oh, that's not good. Leaking pipe. Oh, here we go. Tell you what, guys, these dwarven, well, they're different things. That one's a centurion. This is dwarven sphere. They are no joke, man. They will beat the crap out of you and kill you. You down. You going down. Alright. And you can collect the dwarven gears you get off of some of them and go sell them to a merchant.
Is that the last of them?
Nope.
Thanks, Beck.
Oh, it's one of these things. It'll spawn several sets of them. Is it done? I got one more to go. Okay. And sometime, yep, you can close these. There you go. Now we won't have to worry about that again. Oh, is that an urn? Dwemer pot. Ooh, yes. Always check the pots. Lockpicks. Woohoo. Alrighty. Am I gonna have to fight you, sir? Doesn't look like I need to. Oh, hello. You did. Alrighty. Now here come a couple.
I really don't like your odds.
Hey, come back here. Leave her alone. Poop heads.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Need to have little kids calling them poop heads. Oh, that urn is empty. Alrighty. Let's see. Got one more here. Oh, there's two. Okay. Alrighty. Nope, there's someone else down here with their companion. Is it on the other side? Any big...
Vivek, there.
Vivek! Oh.
Something tells me our Nemeral's theory didn't pan out.
Oh, man.
Maybe be gentle with that box.
Thinking yes. It's a big sucker. A puzzle box of this size would contain hundreds, if not thousands, of layers to unravel. I was thinking that too. It's huge.
Feeling all right? No all-consuming desire to solve the unknowable mystery? Great. Let's get out of here.
Oh, that is amazing. No, I want this map and I want to make it. Whatever's on there. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, that is so cool. Miri, can I have it? I think that was this. Yep. Looks like the same type of plans. I want it. Alright, how do I get back out of here? Oh! Sky Shard in the room behind me.
Find that bad boy.
Okay. Kill these robots. I can get. That is a neat looking Sky Shard right there on that table. Double Sky Shard! Book? Bookshelf? Yes. Okay, and I just love books anyways. One, because I actually will sit and read them sometimes. Like, I like to actually sit and read them. But also, you always want to check the bookshelves just in case you get a bookshelf or a book that will increase one of your skills. Because it will do that sometimes. Her doll has been found. Okay, we're going to talk to Miri.
I can't say I understand what all the fuss was about. It's a box. A fancy box, but a box nonetheless. Hard to imagine that this piece of fetching garbage has caused my family so much anguish. I'll be happy to bury it.
What do we do next?
I'll send word to my mother to meet us in Athrenis. We will deliver it to my family's plot, and hopefully she'll find some closure with my bull netch of a grandfather.
Do you think they'll reconcile?
My granddad doesn't deserve Mom's devotion or forgiveness, but if it frees her of her guilt and obligations, she'll be safe and I'll be happy. Come on, let's not tempt fate by lingering with that thing.
Okay. I thought my daughter ran up here.
Miri? Is that you? It had better not be another skeleton.
Can I talk to her beforehand?
Do you really have it? The puzzle box? Truthfully, I barely remember what it looks like.
Don't you dare lose that thing, or I'll throttle you.
Okay. Now, where was I carrying that?
Father.
You finally did your duty. Or rather, your daughter and some moi did. Success, once removed, is so very like you.
All you've ever cared about was what I could do for you. Well, this is the last favor.
That goes for us, as well.
You've set a poor example for your daughter. Always putting your whims before the good of the house.
You can stuff the fetching house. Our family is more than just your legacy. Come on, Mom. We're wasting our breath.
She looks like she's sitting on my dog.
Well, Outlander, at least you understand the value of doing what you're told.
You don't seem very appreciative of the effort.
Does the House Father heap gratitude upon his vassals for paying tributes left long overdue? I have been wrong. My forgiveness will not come so cheaply.
So you won't even try to reconcile?
I will not be lectured on the matters of my house by some uppity noir. Oh, fine. I will be the bigger mayor.
Really?
Let it not be said that I was never magnanimous.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at my puppy just, you know, being cute all over the shrine.
Damn ancestors. If they want to make such a big deal of us paying our respects, they can put more effort into paying them back.
He certainly knows how to hold a grudge.
Huh. Grudges and curses are done merry traditions dating back to the Anticipations. Just because they're old doesn't make them good. I'm happy to leave all that to rot with Granddad and his stupid gold brick. But it looks like Mom is willing to forgive.
You think your mother will be content with how things turned out?
She has nothing to regret. She did everything she could. That damn box was the last excuse that could be made for why they were estranged. They still can't make up after this. Granddad's just a fetching asshole. Either way, she'll be fine.
Do you want some time with her?
No. We should give her and Granddad some space. They have a lot to catch up on, assuming they don't just start cursing each other out. We've done our part. Let's get back to saving the world. Or whatever.
I will receive Miri elendis. I already have her. I get her as a house guest. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited right now. Mike, are you watching? Did you hear that? I get her as a house guest. If I can put her in my current house, she's going in there. That is so cool. I forgot about that. I had seen that you can get them as a house guest when you do the third quest with them. Oh, that's so cool.
If you keep helping us out like this, Mom's liable to adopt you, for which I apologize ahead of time.
If you want my advice on carrying on our good name, you may come to me again.
Oh, may I? How gracious. I can manage without you, Father, but I may come again to visit.
Okay then.
This is hard enough without you watching, Noir. Kindly leave my grave in peace.
Okay. There, Rennie.
I told Miri I'd let it go. She didn't have to take on this problem for me and drag you along with her. I never wanted to saddle my children with my problems, like my father did with me. But I've gone and done it anyway.
She did this because she cares about you, not because it's expected of her.
I know, it's in her nature to look after others. I'm glad she's got someone reliable to look after her when she needs it. She's liable to wind up as tangled up in worry as her father and get an ulcer otherwise. Be a bad influence, like her mother.